Hey everybody, today I'm trying to make my very first Miniverse sets. So I picked 2 Harry Potter potions, make it mini sets, and of course they could be the same thing in each one. I don't know, but I'm hoping that I got 2 different sets inside, so we'll find out. They're like mystery boxes, like mystery balls in this case. You're not exactly sure what you get in each one. I feel like everybody has been making these, even if it's not the Harry Potter sets, like everybody has been into these Miniverse sets and they just look so cute and fun. So I am finally trying them for myself. Let's get to opening and see which potions we're gonna be putting together. Here's our mystery potion unwrapped, but everything is still assembled inside. I think it's Love Potion based on that pink tassel. I think it's Love Potion. Awesome. Okay, so let's pop it open. It has all these little parts and pieces. Get all my packets laid out. Oops, I ripped one. Oh boy. Great. Red packet, blue packet. What's all this? Oh, a cauldron. Oh, okay, even the paper, like even some of this wrapping is really fun. Okay, look at this cauldron. I love this. I love tiny, cute little things. I know a lot of people are into that. I know a lot of people are not into tiny, cute little knickknacks and things, but what's that TikTok? It's like, I'm 27, I'm geriatric, I love a trinket. But let me tell you right now, I'm not 27 and I'm not even 37. And I still love a little trinket. So this is very cute. A stand for the cauldron. Stand. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. And then a tiny little lid. I'm guessing it goes on this little pot. So we are using resin. So it says here to think of your resin as glue. Use it to make everything stay in place. When using as a base holder, make sure to expose resin to daylight or any UV light to set it. Do they give us the light? That's a question I have. I read through these instructions and I went and grabbed some rubbing alcohol and some gloves. And it says that you can use their light. Let's see, you can use official MJ's Miniverse UV light for a faster cure. Sold separately. Sold separately. So they are lucky that I have a nail lamp for doing my nails. I'm gonna try that. Oh, it lists all of the potions. Cool. Cool. So we can see all the ones that are possible. This is, yes, the one we got. The Love Potion that I pronounce Amortensia. That's a weird way to pronounce it. I don't know. Here's our vial. It's heart-shaped. This is definitely one of the ones that I would have preferred to get out of these 2 mystery sets. Ooh, tweezers. Okay. Is that a cork? That's a heck of a cork. Oh, little hearts. Oh my gosh. And glitter. This jar has tiny little hearts in it. They kind of remind me of something that I would use for like nail art. On the occasion I get fancy with my nails. And then a tiny jar of glitter. Oh, I forgot the stir stick. I just found it in the package. Or like a spoon. Okay, so I think I have everything. Step 1 shows our cauldron open and pouring some sparkles in. At the moment, our cauldron is closed, so I'm gonna have to open that, but wait, let me put my gloves on. Finally, that was very difficult to open. Okay, and you can see, kind of, hopefully you can see our resin liquid inside the cauldron. Let's put in some sparkles. I'd say that's a fair amount. Now, step 2, we don't even stir that yet, because for step 2, here we are, we're gonna add some of the hearts. We can use our tweezers to add the hearts in, or I'm just gonna end up grabbing them with my fingers. At this rate, they're so slippery. Okay, teeny tiny little hearts. And now step 3 is just to stir. And I'm gonna move my face back. My tendency is to like put my face right over it and stare really close into it, but because it's resin, I'm gonna move back a bit. Oh, the hearts just flew out. Oops, oh no. They're fighting with me, I tell ya. Love potion's tricky. Anybody else feel both bad for and like mad at Voldemort's mom for using a love potion? Step 4 is to pour the potion into the heart-shaped bottle and use our funnel. And in the directions it says that you can cure this in layers. So if you don't want to pour it all in at once and cure it that way, you can do like in layers or in different sections basically. And I think I might try that. It's partially filled and I am going to cure this just as it is. Almost a nail file. My nail lamp on the floor. Here it is. Just a very basic curing lamp. Put it in, I'm gonna stand it up just like this. And I can go, let's see, as high as 2 minutes at a time. So I will be back after 5 minutes when hopefully this section is done curing. Okay, that's been 5 minutes. And after the first 2 minutes, the first 2 minutes I had it standing up. The next 2 minutes I had it laying down on the one side, and the last minute I had it laying down on the other. And it seems cured to me in terms of the sparkles and the hearts. So far, there's more point to the sparkles than the hearts, because the hearts are just kind of all lost in there. But it's okay. That's okay. You have to put the hearts in to make the potion work. My bottle is not very full. I have a nice amount left, but how am I gonna get that much more out of the cauldron? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest here. This is getting tedious. Trying to scrape every last bit out of the cauldron is tedious. Now I'm gonna put it back into cure. And again, it's gonna be another 5 minutes. Just trying to get, some bubbles. I see like a bubble. It's not a big deal. I'm really not worried about bubbles. It talks about them in the instructions. I really don't care. I think it's fine. So back in for 5 minutes. And again, I will start it just in this standing up position. It's all done. I've given it a couple of minutes to cool. And I actually did a little bit extra time curing it as well. But I think it's pretty solid. It feels totally cured to me. If you're in doubt, give it extra time. It's better to be safe than sorry. And so yeah, that's how full it got. You can see it didn't fill all the way to the top. I just could not get any more out of the cauldron. But I put some more of the little pink hearts that it came with just in the top. After it's totally done curing, I just popped a few more in the top to give it a little something, extra and to help take up a little more room. So now we have to seal it up on technically step 6, even though this really has felt like more than it's taken 7 total steps. So we're going to put the little tassel on and the lid. A little bit fiddly. I feel like fiddly is a good word for it. Okay, now how do I tie this? My fingers are too big for this. Here's our lid and we got it. There is our love potion. This is very cute. It's perfect and it's pink and there are hearts and I love that. So not bad. And this definitely took a while. So this is not a very quick activity. This will keep you busy for a bit. Oh wait, and in these directions, it says how you can display it with the ball. So that is a way you can display it. I will be honest, I don't love it. I don't love using this as a way to display. No, thank you. Yeah, no, I like the potion on its own. We're done with this one. Let's go ahead and try number 2. Let's see if we got the same potion in here or if something different, but I'm just gonna take a second real quick to like tidy up. Okay, am I gonna see another pink tassel on the bottom? Wait for it, wait. Is it? No, I don't see any pink. I see the same little card for, with the cord attached. Oh, there it went. So it also has a cord attached to it, but I don't think it's the same thing. I don't think so. Let's see. Is it different? All the packets. And I can see some of the stuff being the exact same. That is totally fine and makes a lot of sense. You know, like the cauldron and stuff. Like you can use that every time. And the spoon. The same spoon every time, and tweezers, stuff like that. Okay, there's no pink tassel on the cord. Interesting. Let's get our cauldron out, and I'll check the paper in just a second, the little pamphlet there that came with it. This is definitely different because look, this is totally different. This is not the same potion. So we definitely got 2 different ones. I might not understand all of this just yet. A candle, this is like a teeny tiny candle. Wait a second. It is, look at that, it's so small. Okay, and then this looks like a mortar and pestle. And this, I'm not really sure. Okay, now let's check our pamphlet and see which one we got. There's our instructions. We get Felix Felicis. No way. That's amazing. I got 2 awesome potions. This is very exciting. Our instructions again. Oh, hey, the spoon's a different color this time. Our tweezers. Our little add-ins. They look like gold threads. I'm sure that's just what they look like to me as a muggle, and that's not actually what they are. Okay, instead of just straight up glitter, they're in little pearls and little balls. So I think we get to crush these to make our glitter and then add it. That is so cool. Again, that is absolutely another magical ingredient. I'm just not familiar with what it is. Ooh, here's the vial. It's such a cool shape. I love that. And a stand for it too. Neat. And the lid. Okay. Yes, and the lid is a cork, like an actual cork. It's not plastic. It's real. Yeah, it's really cork. Very cool. Okay, yeah, why did they put these in a separate thing? I don't understand. This is a little confusing. They did it last time too. Here's our funnel. I had to think. Funnel. But why did they put this as like the ball topper thing in a separate package? I don't get it. Anyway, they didn't ask my opinion. The lid of this I popped off using the scissors and it just flew across the room. So goodbye to the lid. I know I went through this last time. I should have my gloves on for this, but it is so hard to open this. Now I think we're officially ready to begin. Okay, so we'll look at step 1. And that says to take our powder pearls and put them in the mortar and pestle and crush them up. I like that we actually get to use this mortar and pestle. And these are so tiny. This is adorable. Oh, well, that's too many. That's too many. Wait. And try to mush them the best I can. kind of hard to do it this way. I might have to set this down. Oh, but they are smushing. It's working. Now we take our powder and we put it in the cauldron. Do I need the funnel? No. Just dump it right in and mix. Do a little more, why not? No, not all those. I'm gonna save a little bit. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I could just use them all, but I won't. Now we're on to step 3, which is taking our magical golden threads and putting them in the vial. Oh boy, this is a little tough. When everything is so small, yes, it's cute, but it also makes it a little tougher to grab and to work with. 3, it looks like Yzma's hair. Can we see him? I got 3. Oh, no, I just dropped 2. 1, another 1, I got 1. Grabbed a bunch. Desperate times. Gotta do what I gotta do. Are any making it in here? Step 4, we put our liquid potion into the vial and pour it in. Oh, this one is more liquidy than the love potion. This pours a bit easier. And now this goes under our UV lamp, again for like 5 minutes. Oh, and I didn't do it in parts this time. I just did it all as one. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna do longer than 5 minutes then. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So I'll be here for a little bit curing this. Actually, while this works on curing, I am going to go downstairs and get a snack because I'm hungry. But I'm gonna put the whole thing in just like this for the first 2 minutes. Okay, and it's off. I let this cure for 8 minutes and then again kind of cool down a little bit. Now we're going to go on to steps 6 and 7 to finish up this potion. So we're going to take the cord off of the card, and then you can write on part of it too. So I think I have to punch a part out and then wrap it around. So let's work on that. Here's our card. There's our little potion label, and if you want, you can write on there. I'm just gonna leave the label blank because if you're a Harry Potter fan, you know, when you see this vial, you know what that potion is. Okay, there, again, like the last one, the cord's just kind of poking out, but that is okay. And there's our label, and here's the cork. Okay, no problem going in. We'll put the Felix Felicis back on its stand, and here it is. Now, those golden threads that I put in, they're all standing straight up and down. I didn't even think after I put in the potion to use the spoon and stir them up so they would be more swirly. Instead, they're like stick straight. It was tough enough just getting them in the vial, so that's okay. It's fine. When you see this, you know what potion it is. So that's it for trying my first 2 Miniverse sets, which are the Harry Potter potion sets. And I got Emertensia and Felix Felicis. I'm gonna put these guys down just to tell you a little bit of my advice as an adult just trying these for the first time. So this is something that I would say is important to follow the safety instructions on. This is not something little kids should be doing alone. I do think that you should be putting gloves on for this, and the protective eyewear is also probably a good idea. I didn't have any, so I didn't put any on, but you really couldn't go wrong with some. I'm very glad I put gloves on. Once you start to use the resin and like the cauldron is open, you'll smell it. So that alone should kind of tell you, okay, this is something serious that you want to be careful with. The instructions say that you can use alcohol to help with cleanup, and I'm really glad that I ran and grabbed my rubbing alcohol and had it handy, because I definitely think it's helpful. Even though I didn't spill anything on the outside of the potion bottles, they still felt a little like weird and sticky after I was done with the curing. So I rubbed some rubbing alcohol on the outside of these, like I wiped it down, and they feel better. And it's just like I wiped down the area I was working on between potions. I've also used it to clean off my scissors, so, which are still, they need another wipe down, but I've used it to like get resin off of some things. So absolutely yes to gloves, rubbing alcohol, also paper towels and or a paper plate, something where you can like put all your trash and make like a little mess on and then throw it all away easily. And also know that you need either sunlight for curing, which just didn't really like, I think might be a little bit trickier in some ways. You need either sunlight or a UV light to cure these. So I had seen in some videos, I think like a little one, maybe that's the official Miniverse curing light that they said is sold separately. I'm not sure, but I just kind of like thought maybe something came with this, like a little tiny light, so that you have everything you need in one set, but that is not the case. So you need either the sunlight or a curing light that you have to have on your own, sold separately, so keep that in mind. Anyway, I enjoyed making these potions today and trying these Miniverse kits for the first time. If you've tried any of these, please let me know which sets you've tried. They have all kinds, not just Harry Potter, they have all kinds. I have some, I think 2 more Harry Potter ones that I plan to make and hopefully do videos for, and also 2 Hello Kitties. So I'm really looking forward to those, and now that I have a better feel for how to do these, yeah, I think it'll go a little bit smoother and hopefully a little bit neater next time too. So thanks very much for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.